Disneyland workers and their supporters demonstrated outside Paradise Pier Hotel in Anaheim late this afternoon. Some protesters marched from the hotel to Harbor Boulevard, where they blocked traffic. Although union officials say that the traffic blockers did not include employees, about 2,300 workers, including bellmen, dishwashers, room attendants, and cooks, have been working without a contract since February.
Police arrested Mickey Mouse, Snow White, and other demonstrators dressed as Disney characters outside the happiest place on earth. They were among hundreds of Disney hotel workers protesting the lack of a contract. Orange County Bureau Chief Al Nipo is live in Anaheim, where protesters shut down traffic in front of Disneyland. Al.
Right here at Disney Way and Harbor Boulevard, it lasted for about a half an hour. No vehicular traffic got through, and for the tourists trying to make their way through, they didn't know what to make of it.
The workers, united, will never be divided.
Nearly 800 protesters, some clad as Disney characters, shut down an entrance to Disneyland as they spilled into an intersection to support 2,300 Disney hotel employees working without a contract.
Folks don't make enough money to pay a penny for their health care. The health care is a cornerstone of our union, and we want to preserve it, and we're willing to do whatever it takes.
I demand that you leave the roadway and return to the sidewalks now.
24 held their ground, so police moved in to arrest them. Among the first, a man in a Mickey Mouse outfit, patted down and cuffed, along with 27 others, including women dressed like Minnie Mouse and Tinkerbell. Snow White is actually a hotel worker who isn't employed by Disney. You're supporting them and willing to be arrested for them?
Correct. For the future of my child, so that this doesn't keep going on.
Moments later, she too was arrested. Workers claim Disney wants to slash health care benefits and create a two-tier wage system. Disneyland resort officials say they're willing to talk.
We would wish that they would spend more time at the negotiating table with us than planning these protests. This is the 14th protest they've done, but yet they've only been with us for 11 sessions to try to negotiate a contract.
And workers have been without a contract since February. The next negotiating session is set for next week. As for the civil disobedience, police tell us they arrested 28 people on charges of failing to disperse. That's a misdemeanor. Reporting live from Anaheim, I'm Al Nipo, Fox 11 News.
The mouse arrested and taken away in handcuffs right outside the gates of Disneyland as a labor dispute involving Disney hotel employees boils over into the streets. Good evening, I'm Mark Brown.
I'm Michelle Tuzzi. Eyewitness News reporter Robert Olguin is live in Anaheim, where several dozen Disney employees were arrested tonight. Robert?
Truly a strange spectacle that unfolded right in front of what's Disneyland's, basically their front door. Now, those protesting workers blocked traffic here along Harbor Boulevard. Many of them were dressed like famous Disney characters. So for tourists and visitors, it seemed like one of their favorite mouse was getting locked away in the big house. More than 600 cooks, dishwashers, and maids from Disneyland's 3 major hotels spilled out onto the theme park's main entrance. Waving placards and chanting slogans, the workers were calling on Disneyland to provide better wages and benefits.
Unfortunately, they're already low-paying jobs, and the company wants to turn them into poverty jobs. And we need to take a stand in this community.
Some of the protesters were dressed like Tinkerbell, Aladdin, and yes, even Mickey Mouse. But after blocking streets in front of what's touted as the happiest place on earth, police started making arrests.
Return to the sidewalks now.
After giving the dispersal order, the majority of the crowd returned back to the sidewalk. However, a small handful of people remained in the street subject to arrest.
The labor dispute involves about 2,300 hotel workers who've been without a contract since February. A Disney spokeswoman says the union has made unreasonable requests.
We remain hopeful that we will be able to reach an agreement with this union that's both fair and equitable for all of our cast members.
Lisa Haynes also says the union should focus more on negotiating and less on what she calls publicity stunts.
They're not productive to the discussions, and they're extremely disruptive to the resort district.
But union officials say that civil disobedience is the only way to bring attention to their cause.
It's about our communities, and it's about preserving the jobs in our community to be good-paying jobs.
And back out here live, this is the 15th protest that the union has staged in front of Disneyland. A total of 32 workers were arrested out here this afternoon. And Disney is, of course, the parent corporation of ABC7. Reporting live from Anaheim, Robert Olguin, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Robert, thank you.